Spoilers for Infinity War. You have been warned. When Loki confronted Thanos aboard the Sicarian ship and attempted to slice the Mad Titan with a knife, Thanos choked Loki to death. When he did so, he ominously told Loki, "No more resurrections." Initially, we're led to believe that Thanos was aware of both Loki's perceived deaths in Thor and Thor: The Dark World. However, if we look into Loki's supposed death in the Dark World, we realize that Loki faked his death. It wasn't real. Loki didn't die, so technically he wasn't resurrected on that occasion. Plus, if Thanos was referring to that incident, why didn't he or one of his minions collect the Aether then? Comparing the difference between Loki's supposed death in the first two Thor movies, we see that the first one was not planned by Loki, but the second one was. How did Loki know that his second stunt would work? How did he know that his grenade would have taken down Curse? Simple, he knew how Curse worked. Now, I'm briefly going to speculate on how Curse worked. We see that Algrim had to utilize a red object to become Curse. My theory regarding those objects is that they were generated by the Reality Stone. Think about it. When Malekith had the Aether for some time, there were multiple Curse objects available. By the time he woke up, and he had no Aether, he had only one. So Loki was able to take down Curse with his knowledge of the Reality Stone. His supposed death and resurrection planned out. In Thor, on the other hand, Loki anticipated victory over Jotunheim and Odin glorifying him. He did not foresee holding off of a ledge overlooking a wormhole, so when he fell in, it is possible that he was severely injured from such a fall. In fact, he might have legitimately died or was close to death. As he was floating around, he was picked up by Thanos or one of his minions and restored. Whether Loki was brought back to life by Thanos or awakened from a near-death experience is uncertain. But I believe that this episode was what Thanos was referring to when he choked Loki on that ship. Whether or not Thanos' line was Marvel's way of telling us that Loki's death is legitimate this time is up in the air. But Thanos was definitely not going to help Loki recover this time around. But what do you all think? Was Thanos referring to Loki's trick in Thor: The Dark World? Or am I right and the Mad Titan was referring to his and Loki's initial encounter with each other? Is Loki's apparent death in Infinity War real? Or is Loki gonna pop up and not just as his New York era self? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.